Howdy folks, for today's video I just wanted to do another quick channel status update and combine that with a mail call. I got a couple packages this last week and I wanted to share kind of what I got, as well as do a little bit of show and tell on the podcast that I've been doing. I've been talking a lot about some of the air guns that I've recently purchased. So I wanted to just show them on camera and so people can see what they look like. I do intend to do some future videos when the weather is like better, not all wind blowy and everything and cold or rainy or snowy. So as the weather warms up and we get some good sun and everything, I want to do some more videos on, some videos on the new air guns that I've been messing around with, using, buying, that kind of stuff. And those air guns are pretty dang sweet. They are not the typical break barrel like type air gun, but they are PCP or pre-charged pneumatics, and they are extremely accurate and pretty dang awesome. And anyways, they're a really good way to get some trigger time with, some really accurate guns without primers. So if you don't have primers or powder and you can't find those, the air guns are kind of a cool way to get some trigger time and while still shooting very accurate guns. And one of the cool things is you can have silencers with them, and they call them moderators, but you can have them silenced without no tax stamp, everything. You just go to the store, get them, and then come home with them. So they are not cheap, and they're quite expensive, some of the guns that I've gotten, but they are pretty dang awesome. So let's go ahead and start with let's start with a package. Now I got a package it was sent to NOE, addressed to my son Noah. So Al gave me a call and let me know that it had arrived. And this was from CSR Mike, and I just want to say thanks a ton for that package. Alright, and Noah, he does have hearing protection, but it is some old earmuff type hearing protection that he usually ends up using, and I'm the one who uses the electronic earmuffs. And what is it?
Hearing protection.
Ooh, it looks like it's the electronic kind too. Awesome. What do you tell the guy?
Thank you.
So it was really awesome to get that package from CSR Mike, and Noah was super grateful, and he was pretty excited to have his own pair of hearing protection, and just to show him the capabilities of the new earmuffs, the electronic hearing protection, I told him to put them on and then to turn the volume up and then to walk down the hallway, and then my family and I were just whispering and stuff and he could hear us because of the amplification. And that'll be great when when we have the hearing protection on and we're talking, we can just talk using normal voices instead of having to raise our voices so that he can hear. So I'm really excited about Noah having some awesome hearing protection. So thank you, CSR Mike, and I really appreciate it, and Noah appreciates it. So the next package I got, this was from Brett S., and he's from the Just Some BS YouTube channel, and he and I share some similar tastes in weird calibers and big bores. So I got, I think we were chatting on Facebook a while back, and he was talking about how he had built a 338 Spectre AR, but he took it to a gunsmith, a local gunsmith local to him, and had him throat the barrel to be able to take the NOE 315 grain bullets without having to nose size those bullets. And so one of the issues with the NOE 315 grain 338 bullet with the 338 Spectre is that I've had to nose size the bullets. He got his barrel throated to take the NOE 315s without having to nose size those bullets after powder coating and adding that extra thickness. So I was super stoked to hear that, and I told him, hey, if you ever are going to do another barrel build or run of barrels, then let me know, because I'd be interested. And he started talking about the little bolt action Mossberg MVP that I have chambered in 338 Spectre, and he was saying how he wanted to build one similar. And so we got to thinking, and we figured out that if we got a little bit longer barrel blank, then it would be enough barrel to do an AR-15 barrel and for me, and then also a bolt action barrel for him. So we ended up going in on a barrel blank together, and so anyways, I got an AR-15 barrel, and that's what I assume is in this package, and then he built a little Mossberg MVP. So you should go ahead and check out his channel. It's Just Some BS, and you'll probably recognize it with he's shooting some big bullets in the 4570 or 458 SOCOM. But I'm also getting a package ready to send to him that has some of these 338 bullets that I've cast, to give him a few different options to do some testing with, and then he can decide if he wants to get the bullet molds later or something. But I've got, hold on, some of these ones are already cast and coated and gas checked, but they're these 250 grain 338 bullets. They're like really pointy, and anyways, super fun to shoot. And I believe I think I was shooting these in my bolt action with some really subsonic light loads, but a 250 grain pointy subsonic 338 bullets, fun stuff. So I was going to send him some of those. I've also, even though, like, if you guys have noticed, I haven't been putting out very many videos lately, just because I've been just hammered with work. And so with the work keeping me busy, I haven't been able to actually go out and do some shooting, which is a bummer. But I have some loads that I want to test in some of the rifles that Kenny from the Eagle Eye Shooting channel built for me, and those are awesome rifles. And Desert Precision Gunworks is the company that he has, and if you're looking for a precision rifle, I highly recommend going to him. But yeah, so with the busyness of my work lately, I have still managed to do a little bit of casting here and there. And so I went ahead and did some casting of these. These are some big 315 grain 338 bullets, the ones that we use for subsonic for the 338 Spectre. And I'm excited to try that in my new barrel. And so I cast some of these up, and these are really hard hitters for a subsonic bullet. And I also did some of these, and I'm going to send some of these to Brett. I hope to, at least. These were some first casts with it's a new mold. I believe it's new. It's new to me, at least. It's a 265 grain 338 mold, and I think the first couple bands are smaller than the last couple bands. And so anyways, I need to powder coat these. These are plain base, and I ended up getting 2 of those bullet molds, so hopefully they work well. But I figure they'll either work well in my old barrel or my new barrel. And I was going to send some of those to Brett. And then also I did some casting with these, with the 205 gas check mold, and this is also in 338. And I figured these ones would be good for doing some supersonic 338 Spectre loads, and we'll see how that turns out. Still got to do some testing with it, but that'd be a really nice, faster moving for the cartridge. It's 338 Spectre is not a fast cartridge. It's 10mm Magnum brass, not 10mm, but 10mm Magnum pistol brass neck down to 338, and it's just a little goofy little round where the bullets are longer than the case, but it's super fun to shoot. So anyways, Brett, I hope to get some of these bullets out to you hopefully soon. I just been stuck at home working from home and just working like crazy, so enough of the excuses, I know. But yeah, let's go ahead and open up this package from Brett. And okay, so we got this. Alright, so he ended up ordering a bolt for me so that so we could have the barrel headspace to the bolt, which is pretty nice. So this is the 338 Spectre uses a 6.8 SPC bolt. So we got the bolt. This is like very nice packaging, thanks man. And then we have a gas block and the gas tube. And so I believe the gas tube had to be shortened ever so slightly to fit. But yeah, awesome. Excited to throw this all together. And then, ooh, I had forgotten that I had asked him to have one of these made for me, but this is a slotted case gauge for the 338 Spectre. And now, for those of you who have not used slotted case gauges, they are very handy. Not necessarily for, say, like making sure that your ammo is, you know, perfect, but it helps you troubleshoot and sometimes helps you determine overall length, just so you can see how the bullet fits in the chamber. And this one doesn't have rifling in it, but it is cut with the same reamer that my barrel was cut with, and so that's pretty awesome. So I'll definitely be using this as I'm, you know, a lot of times you can just, you know, drop the bullets in and kind of see where it starts to engage and help you determine your overall length and stuff. So anyways, that is awesome. And the goods right here. Alright, so I believe this is a 10.5-inch barrel, and Brett did some test firing and some, you know, did a video for me of test firing. So I am grateful for, you know, your work with that. So this is going to be awesome. The barrel looks pretty nice, and it'll be cool to see how it does with that throating, with this big chunky bullet with the nose, and after I powder coat it and stuff. So I am super excited to put this together, and I'll probably try and get a video done where I put it together and take it out to the range. So anyways, thanks Brett, and go ahead and check out his channel. It's Just Some BS on YouTube. And yeah, so that's what I've been up to lately, is just casting and loading. And I haven't really done videos of the loading I've been doing lately, because it's just been mostly 223 and 300 blackout, bunny farts, and oh, I have been doing some 4570, and I do have a cool project planned for the 4570 that I want to do a video on. But yeah, just hoping for good weather and some time. Evan has been a little bit sick. Well, not a little bit. He's been pretty sick. So I rely on Evan a lot to help with my videos, and, you know, help with you know, the camera work and shooting and stuff. And my son Noah, he's visiting some relatives. So yeah, I am excited to get back into making a couple videos, and hopefully we'll do that soon. But until next time, stay safe guys, have fun, and if you have primers and stuff, go ahead and do some casting and loading and have some fun and get out to the range. And if not, if you absolutely can't, oh, I almost forgot, I promised to show you guys my air guns. So real quick, this is the Condor SS air gun, and I do still want to get a a moderator adapter for the muzzle to add one of the Donnie FL suppressors or moderators, and I just threw on it a Rayton fixed 4-power scope that I got cheap. This is going to be more of like a little squirrel hunting rifle, so I don't need tons of magnification. This is probably what Noah will end up using, and this one is just a little single shot rifle, and with the air tank right here on the back. And I've sighted it in already, and it's ready to go shoot stuff. And another one that I recently got, so that one I got for around $700, so it's not cheap. But this next one I got a really good deal from Justin at Utah Air Guns, and he hooked me up with a used one. And I told him I didn't care if it was used or not, I just wanted this model, and but this is it right here. It's got a decently long barrel. You can see the Sumo Donnie FL moderator, and it has baffles and everything. But anyways, it's got a carbon fiber tank and 2 power adjustment settings right here and right here. And let's see, on this one I ended up opting with, I had a scope set up. I had to rob it off of a different rifle, but it was a Razor HD LH. It's one of the lightweight hunter series of scopes, and this is a 3-15 scope. And I tried a bunch of different ones on it, but I really wanted something lightweight that had really clear glass and something with a kind of a lower magnification on the low end. So 3 power, and it's a 3-15, so 3 power and then 15 power lets me zoom in pretty good. And I was trying to mount the optic pretty close to the bore, which is sometimes more difficult with air guns with how they have their rails set up, but I was able to get it decently close and still get a good cheek weld and everything. So this FX Crown is a killer air gun. They're not cheap. I think they retail for like $1,800, but I got mine used, so it was really discounted, and then plus I got a good deal from Utah Air Guns. So this thing I think is probably my new favorite air gun, and it's pretty potent and shoots really quiet. So anyways, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for liking, subscribing, all that stuff. And if you guys have a request for a video, then feel free to leave a comment and let me know. I do have some requests that I am going to work on, and so anyways, don't feel bad if you don't get like video responses really fast, because I'm really slow to get videos together, just because I have a page-long list of videos that I need to work on. So, and my work's been killing me, so but the work is what pays the bills. So all right, anyways, take care, stay safe, guys, and have some fun.